Some mushrooms, onion, onion. Excellent. So, Tish wanted me to create a video.
Cooking with Big Daddy!
Cooking with Big Daddy. And real simple, silly story. I hope we try to get our Great Dane to eat on a daily basis, and she is a princess. She is a pretty wonderful little princess. And we love her so much. As a princess, she decides when she wants to eat and what she wants to eat. And one of the things she has not been doing lately is eating the food that she used to like. So we're putting in tuna, we're putting in water, we're putting in anything, cheese, you name it, to get her to eat. Tish had the brilliant idea of putting in this really scrumptious, apparently to dogs, I don't know, I haven't tried any, maybe to humans. It smells a bit like poo, so I wouldn't eat it, but it's dog food. And I went to grab the can out of the pantry, and it's 6 o'clock in the morning, and I popped it open and I poured it out, and I went, that looks really soupy. So the Progresso soup cans for chicken dumpling are apparently almost identical, with bleary eyes pre-coffee to a normal dog food can. So I figured we might as well do something with that anyway, and plain chicken dumpling soup's boring. So what I'm going to do is modify this slightly, and we are going to make a coconut chicken dumpling soup with a bunch of vegetables to add some hearty goodness. You're going to use a little bit of a blender. You're going to use some awesome shiitake mushrooms, which I love to throw in there. I believe they have all kinds of wonderful medicinal properties, which is probably not true at all, but I do like the texture and flavor and stuff. Anyway, moving on, making soup. Real simple. To make a soup like this, I'm not going to dress it up too much because the stuff that comes in the can comes with a fair amount of salt and herbs and whatnot that they want to mix in. Fresh ingredients are going to give you the flavor that you want anyway, especially, you know, using some stuff like turnips or sweet potatoes. It's really going to give it a sugary sweetness. Onion, carrots loaded with flavor, coconut full of flavor. You know, so we don't need to do a whole lot with herbs and stuff. So this is going to be real simple. We're going to start with our soup. We're going to make a mixture using our coconut milk, some sweet potato, these in the blender, which is going to be real thick and chunky. Heat up our soup, mix that into our soup, and after about 10 minutes you have a quick, easy soup, hopefully, that doesn't taste like Rose's dog food. Hopefully. We'll see. I like big knives, I cannot lie. Actually, you know what?
Take your time.
I'm going to speed this process along just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and take our wonderful pile of sweet potatoes and toss them in the microwave for 10 minutes. That will actually soften them up substantially, reduce our amount of cooking time, and just make it easier to blend.
10 minutes later.
And we're 8. Let's see how that goes. Start with 8. But meanwhile, we've got our wonderful little KitchenAid down there that's chock full of coconut at this point, which is pretty cool. I'm going to take my soup and I'm going to pour that in the big stock pot. Get that started. That way we've got a nice place to toss our ingredients as they're simmering away, kind of thing. And again, this is largely just because the stuff that comes out of the can is fairly boring. So there's, as you can see, there's like little carrots in there, little bits and pieces, but you know, compared to like fresh carrots, just not going to be as good. So this will jazz it up quite a bit in the flavor too. Some mushrooms. Makes you wonder if when cats ruled the world, if Gozer came in the form of a cucumber.
Oh.
Many slurs were roasted in the belly of the cucumber that day, I tell you. To check Tobin's spirit guide.
Cooks? Seriously?
Cookums. Cookums.
Here.
My
I want a
cat.
sweet potato. Here.
Alright, some of these, because I love their little textures, are going to go inside of here with the coconut milks and be all delicious and blended up. That'll be wonderful. Blend, my precious.
Alright, I'm editing that out.
Good Lord.
Because you know I love Timmy Tomato.
Yes, you do. Alright. Who doesn't love Timmy?
I know.
Alright. Now, wow. I'm going to add some onion. This onion is magical. I do wish we had some white onion. I thought I bought some, but I guess I did not.
You know what thought that on?
I do. And it was messy. And I got some of that. And kaboonk, kaboonk. Off with the hard shell, in with the good bits. Tish taught me that trick. Smash your garlic. It's really cool. Ends up with a, you get all the tough parts off almost immediately, and you get the flavor to really just express itself. It sounded all professional, but I'm not. That's an expressive flavor. The palette, my profile. There we go. Still blending like a champ. I do love this little thing. So worth the money. Hey, I almost sliced my hand off. Look at that. Ooh. Nummies. Look at that. Mushroomy, coconut-y goodness. Ooh, with loads of garlic. Yum. Okay. This goes in the pot, which is rapidly bubbling away. Bubblicious. Don't drop your, make sure you hang on to your blade on your KitchenAid. That thing will come sailing out. And you won't have to worry about the udder. Well, look at that, isn't that pretty? It's starting to come together now. Okay.
Where are we going?
Right there is just fine for the moment, actually.
I washed it.
You washed everything. It's all washed. I'm just gonna mix that in. But I also love a lot of vegetables and a lot of the flavors that come from them. And we're in almost at Halloween. It's October, right? So sweet potatoes, orange, carrots, things like that. Cinnamon. Ooh. Good call. Toss a little dash of cinnamon on there because Halloween. Cool stuff. And you can never have enough cinnamon. It's good for you in all kinds of ways, including the delicious one, which is important. Okay, and let that bubble and toil and trouble while we come back here and try to figure out what to do with the rest of these.
Okay.
Alright, so now I'm cheating a little bit. This is just the coconut juice, so it's not the meat from the coconut like the can had. So just a half a cup of that, maybe 1 cup, and that way I can mix in the rest of my goodness. Those are done. Squishy. Okay, so we can feed that into the grinder. Yes, my children, you're going home today. What? Want to edit out? Sorry.
No, I'm believing that in there. It's just oh.
You married me.
Yeah.
Not my fault. Totally just stood there. Okay, so majority of that's there. The rest, ooh, that's warm. The rest of this I'm going to leave kind of as is. So we've got some chunky goodness in the actual body of the thing. Just going to dump that in, just like the other. That'll give you kind of bigger chewy parts to use, and then the rest just gets blended into that milk. Okay, well, this is what happens when it rains. I'm stuck inside.
Yep.
All right, so we have a nice
orange paste for the holidays, and we're going to add that to our soup now. So delicious. Yum. Here she goes. Yes. Yes.
That was kind of yummy.
He's good to me, and he makes vegan soups.
I do.
Technically, this one is not, but I'm going to try it.
Yeah, it's vegan-ish. I mean, chicken in a can. Does that really count? It's not meat.
I don't even know if it's real.
It's like
it's in a can.
Yeah, it's like McDonald's.
It's not real.
It's not real. It's not actually food. It's food-ish. Resembles textures and flavors of food.
Look! It's pretty.
Right? There you go. A little bit of pepper. Look at that deliciousness. You want to try some?
Yeah, I do, but no battery.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to
You're
get
just
her.
messing with stuff.
Okay.
Messing with Sasquatch.
Remember, be peaceful, be kind. Try fun stuff.
Right on. See?
Oh.
Super sweet.
Oh my god, that's so good.
All right.
That doesn't need anything.
I want to try your seaweed though. That's a good idea. Little seaweed flakes. Yum. From Trader Joe's.
It's good.
Yeah, it came out pretty well. Off camera, I actually poured in another cup of the almond or coconut milk, just the liquid, not the body. Just an FYI. Cooked for around 15 minutes on medium. Medium low. Oh, that's good.
Oh, yeah, it's good. Oh, man. It's hot. Hot. Ooh, ah! Fun day of cooking. It's really good. The chunks of mushrooms.
You got the mushroom? Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Chunks of carrots.
oh, just squishy, delicious, and sweet. Wow.
A hint of coconut, really. It's not overpowering at all. I got chicken.
Not real chicken. Chicken shaped.
Oh, so good.
So next time you open the soup instead of the dog food, try this.
Make soup.
That's good.
Super good. Good ASMR.
Yum. Yeah, this was a worthwhile experiment.
This was really good.
Well, not wasted.
That bowl. So good.